Man, obviously a big opportunity here, right? Pay-per-view main card, T-Mobile Arena. I mean, what's the feeling like for you right now?
Man, it feels like this is where I'm supposed to be. You know, it's been a long year, and I'm excited to be on the Diaz card, on the main card, pay-per-view, at the T-Mobile Arena, big old crowd. I'm just excited, man.
Nice. I mean, I guess the status of the hand, right? You got to believe in it, or you wouldn't be here, right? I mean, I guess is it a mental thing that you have to get over it all, or has that all been worked out at this point?
My hand, as far as my hand is no concern. It's 100%. I've been throwing this thing like a hammer for the past couple months now, and yeah, I'm ready to fight.
Nice. Obviously, we know this is kind of a late addition to the card. Do you know who asked for 180 pounds, or was that the way it was presented to you?
Nah, it was kind of something like I was like, man, well, it's 2 weeks' notice. I was like, why don't we just ask for a catch weight, you know, so we don't have to like focus on cutting weight, and we could just focus on grinding and being our best that night.
Nice.
And you know, fortunately, he agreed, and to be honest with you, I woke up almost at weight today, you know, so I could eat, I feel great, you know. I'm just glad that we did a catch weight.
Yeah, I was going to ask, I mean, obviously the circumstances, it's completely understandable, but do you think it'll impact the fight one way or the other, whether it be you or him, or do you think it'll have a play on?
No, I think it's an advantage for both of us. You know, it's kind of like one of those rare situations where, you know, two fighters go at a catch weight, you know, and don't got to really cut weight. I don't really know what's his status, but I'm fine.
Nice. What do you think about Kevin as an opponent? I know maybe not necessarily the biggest fan of his, but I guess what do you think of him as a fighter?
Yeah, he's a tough opponent, definitely, for sure. He's got a lot of momentum coming into the welterweight division. 2 wins. We beat a guy that I beat. And yeah, Kevin Holland, fighting him coming back is like, you know, it's a fun fight for me. You know, it's a fight that it's supposed to happen. The fans been wanting me to fight him forever, and you know, I'm just glad I get to come back to fight him.
Nice. Last thing for me, you know, I said the layoff, the momentum got slowed a little bit, right? But you come back here and win. That's 4 in a row with some pretty big names in there as well. So, do you have a vision of, you know, what should come next? Because you'd be on a little run.
Yeah, man. Really, I just want to get past this fight. I want to just, you know, handle this fight, and then whatever happens after that. I mean, I know a big win Saturday will definitely put me in a good position, you know, for, you know, potential bigger fights. And yeah, I just got to get through this fight.
Okay, now over here, other side. You had told my colleague Mike Heck that this was the real main event because you guys made this card just more dope, I think was the way you phrased it. So when they did announce this, what was the fan reaction that you saw?
When it got announced, I was surprised it got announced. I had just said yeah the night before, and the next morning it was like all over social media. But yeah, the fans are just like so hyped for it. I am, and yeah, it just makes for an amazing fight.
And Kevin said after his last fight, he thinks people forgot that he's actually a black belt in jiu-jitsu too, because he's been putting people away with his striking. So is that something you have to be aware of going into this? Because it doesn't seem like a guy who actively seeks the grappling and wrestling, but it is still there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but I I do have submissions under my belt in my career, and it's like one of those situations where you could you know, we could finish the fight wherever it goes, you know. It's just one of those things. I'm not really worried about his grappling, you know. You know, I have pretty fair takedown defense for the most part, and I just don't see him really trying to grapple much, but I'll be very aware of, you know, takedowns and grappling and shit like that.
And then Kevin's obviously known for his talking in the fight. Is that something you welcome and something that you enjoy doing in there during fights?
Nah, I never really been the talking type. I've been more about that action, but yeah, he does like a lot of trash talking and shit. I don't really think that it's gonna affect me much. I grew up around, you know, a bunch of trash talkers. I'm from Los Angeles, bro. I went to school in the LA Unified School District. I went to juvenile hall in the LA County Jail. I'm used to trash talk. If you ain't trash talking back, you're getting roasted, bro. For real.
Is this your first fight as a father too, or new baby?
Oh no, man! I got 5 kids.
I mean,
I'm the baby maker, bro.
Since the new baby, I guess I should say.
Yeah, nah. This is definitely my first fight since having a newborn.
And can I get your thoughts on the main event? How do you think that plays out?
Oh man, that's an interesting matchup. I'm really excited to see how I hear this is Nate. It might be Nate Diaz.
Yeah, it's his last fight in his
his
contract.
last fight in the UFC, and I'm fucking so hyped to be a part of that. You know, I'm trying my hardest to steal all the fans. You know, I'll probably spark a joint in there or something. You never know. But
I was going to say, I know you're from LA and Nate's obviously from NorCal, but what does he mean to the state of California in the mixed martial arts world?
yeah, he means a ton to California and the culture, you know, amongst Mexican Americans, you know, and just the style, man, the smoking weed and you know, like his attitude, his persona and stuff. And yeah, he's from NorCal, but I'm like, you know, I see myself as the Los Angeles version.
Hey, Daniel. Over here.
All right.
This is your first fight in front of a crowd since your UFC debut. How excited are you?
Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm excited for my walkout song. That shit, I can't wait to hear that shit in the crowd and everybody's just gonna go wild. I'm really excited. I got friends and family coming, and damn, dude, I'm just excited. You know, the whole world's watching.
Of all your tattoos, do you have one that means the most to you?
Nah, nah. I don't even know, dude. I guess I have to think about that one.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, thank you.